Hi, welcome to Charlotte Smalley YouTube channel where I teach spiritual authority over everything on this earth plane, manifesting our ideal dream life, the power we've already been given, living in alignment, and just everything joyful and fun and manifesting and so on. So, excuse me. Today, I manifested 4,250% more than what I asked for in an hour. And I'm happy, rich, and free. Our words have power. Our words have power. So take seriously what you say about yourself. Get in your vortex often. And when you're in your vortex, when you're feeling good, then say your affirmations. I am rich. I am happy. I am free. Have so many trigger words that trigger you into abundance, that trigger you into your vortex. Okay. Life is fun. Manifesting is fun. You've been manifesting all along. And you realize you can consciously create. You can consciously manifest. Don't worry about your subconscious, right? It's about super conscious. Okay. I always called it living by the spirit because we're body, spirit, and soul. I always called it living by the spirit. So now I don't get hung up on words. But now I've been seeing the term super conscious everywhere. And I realize I've already been accessing it. We get our minds healed by the super conscious. If you're Christian, I look at that as that's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit's always with you. The Holy Spirit can heal your mind from past disappointments, from past traumas, from past hurts, and you can totally get healed. Because that's what's blocking us. Because like sometimes we don't even want to believe for it because we've been disappointed. So get your mind healed. Get new neural pathways created. Give yourself permission to experience joy. Choose to be in a good mood no matter what. Get into alignment with the bigger part of who you are, right? You're an eternal being having an earthly experience, and you came here to joyfully create. You knew what you would be up against, but you knew that you'd eventually wake up and realize this. And you are totally delighted to be here because life is amazing and abundance is law. We've taken on other people's ideas about money, about manifesting, and about lack. There is no lack. Lack is an illusion. There is no fear. Fear is an illusion. Okay? It's nothing but we are protected. We are surrounded by non-physical, if you want to call them angels. We have our inner being. That's a broader perspective of who we are. That's our God force in us, with us, the bigger part of who we are. And we can connect and live in alignment with our inner being. We can hear from our inner being. And you can practice new practiced scripted thoughts. I manifested my ideal body size. It'll be 2 years in February. I manifest, okay, real quick on that. It's in my other videos. I got cured, healed, body healed, free of doctors from fibromyalgia, which is emotional, painful, physical, painful, horrible, and nothing is incurable. I'm a nurse, and I was so indoctrinated by the medical community instead of being indoctrinated by who I am in the spirit, by who I really am, by connecting to who I really am and living in alignment. So nothing's incurable. Your body can heal itself. Healing is in your DNA. It's in my other videos. So I manifested like supernatural fat loss. And then for 6 months, I was in COVID lockdown. It didn't work. And I had an old false belief that sitting at home would make me fat. But since I discovered, my beliefs are up to me, I just upgraded them. So no longer was that an issue. I am my ideal body size. And I explain it in my other videos. So I've manifested health. I'm manifesting wealth. I'm joyfully manifesting my desires. I'm consciously creating my life with God. We're with God. We are with God. We've been manifesting our health all along. And we've been allowing money to flow powerfully, or we've been pinching it off. We can live connected. See, there is no illness. You're just disconnected from well-being. The well-being is constantly being shot at us. The money is constantly flowing to us, where the wellness, the thriving, everything. But we pinch it off through our false beliefs and by the power of our words. Okay. I have videos about that. And I manifested health, and I live in divine health every day. And so I'm living in wealth. I'm happy, rich, and free. Manifesting is fun. Don't try to manifest from a space of neediness or lack or fear. So I'm currently working night shift as a nurse. And I'm transforming the lives of the patients because I teach them how to speak. And really, my goal is to live in alignment, so strong in my alignment that others can literally calibrate off of me. Okay. So I quickly just surrender any disappointments. So we can literally have, be, and do anything we want. And what I'm discovering is it's metaphysical. I love it. I love it. And, I look at Jesus as metaphysical teacher. It did freak me out when Abraham first said, no one's coming to save you. You're saving yourself, or, the universe is on our side. So, but that, that kind of shocked me in my awakening. I've been waking up since 2014 when I started seeking the healing and all truth. I've become an eternal student. That's what I want to do. I want to live by spiritual laws, not man's laws, because we're not limited. We're not limited. We're not limited. How fun is this? And I've manifested an amazing life every day. I keep seeing my hawk miles away, out of the blue, when I'm not expecting him. Flies across my path as I'm riding with my husband recently, which is fun. I'm letting myself get treated like a queen. I'm allowing more. So it's about allowing more, believing you're worthy. You're abundantly worthy of all you desire. And life is fun. Manifesting is fun. There's always more flowing. So there's no lack. And the more you let money flow through you, it just keeps coming. And there's just no limits to how money can show up. But Abraham Hicks does talk about the path of least resistance. So we got to work on that, I guess, just really, I have renewed my mind. This is what you overcome. Those old thoughts, old beliefs, old patterns. And money, invite money to show up every day. Invite it. Start saying large stacks of cash. Find me daily. Okay. But say these affirmations. Say these in the vortex. When you're in the vortex and you're happy and you're joyful. I mean, I have experienced pure euphoria on this earth plane. I'm 53, and so there's no limit. See, we got to stop looking for qualifiers. Stop looking for reasons you're not manifesting health or you're not manifesting money. There's no qualifiers. So receive grace, the grace from God. Receive grace. Like in the Bible, it talks about breaking the law. you know? And I started thinking, okay, what if this is talking about breaking the spiritual laws, maybe in addition to man's laws, that you can break the spiritual laws, but you can receive grace for that and be rich anyway. You know, I just expect a tidal wave of fun money to show up. I do. I expect. So, yes, I play the lottery. Why not? Because I believe I'm an effortless multimillionaire and that I'm free to do only work I love. And law of attraction has totally taught me how to keep fresh the new job as a nurse, because for a while I wanted out of it. But then I realized I can do good there because with my alignment and my well-being flowing and others calibrating off of me, and I can teach them how to speak over themselves. You can be healed from diabetes. Any chronic illness can be healed. Quit pinching off the well-being that's flowing to you. Get in a receiving mode. And sometimes it's overcoming one thought. And when you hear the truth and that thought goes or that belief goes, bam, healing manifests. Okay. And think about this: regular, normal people are made multimillionaires in an instant with a winning lottery number ticket. Okay. Why not you? Well, maybe you've been disappointed in the past. That's been a disappointment. And so get healed from that. So I'm a conscious creator and I'm a delightful allower. I just allow the universe to show up, bring things into my life, show up. Things show up daily that just surprise and delight me. I just look at the universe as my best friend. I'm surrounded by angels. There's so many non-physical beings around us that are protecting us and guiding us and loving us. We're our inner being. We are God in physical form. Okay. And you can consciously create the life of your dreams by deciding what you want, living in alignment with that, allowing yourself to have it, and then taking daily aligned action toward it. But you can also be a delightful allower and let the universe surprise and delight you daily. Life is fun. So I manifested healing. I've manifested jobs, opportunities, manifesting a really good thought. A thought is a manifestation. It really is. And it's really, remember, it's the feeling good. You want to reach for the things that make you happy. Reach for feeling happy. Make that be your number one goal. Decide every day you're going to feel happy now. And as you feel happy, right, and you're vibrating happiness and gratitude, then conditions show up to make you happy and grateful. And you're in total control of your energy. You are giving off a vibration continually, and the universe will mirror back to you what vibration that is. And I discovered that when I'm condemning myself and criticizing myself, I attract that behavior out of others. So if I don't like the behavior that I'm attracting from others, I step back. I take full responsibility for what shows up in my life. And if I don't like the behavior that I'm attracting out of others, because we totally have power over that. Because when you're connected to the stream, you're more powerful than millions who are not. And I've seen it play out every day. And that's another reason why I enjoy my job, because I go to work around other people. I get into alignment. And this COVID experience has been the best experience ever for me, because I'm a selective focuser. I only focus on the good, and I see all the good that's coming of it. And I got more committed when it happened, because I used to be afraid of sickness. But now that I'm free of fibro, I don't fear sickness. It's not, it's not on my radar anymore. It's not on my consciousness. Even though I'm around it as a nurse, I know they can be healed. I know. And I see them in their wellness. I see them, if they choose to release bitterness and grief and release all that and love themselves no matter what, they can receive it. And you can love yourself into alignment every day and receive of the well-being that's constantly flowing to you. Life is fun and life is a delight. So put your alignment above everything else. Be selfish, because you're manifesting your life. And so your alignment, getting a good mood, gratitude, joy. Sometimes I wake up in my vortex, and that's great. But if I wake up not in my vortex, I get in my vortex. I can speak myself into my vortex. I know the power of my words. I tell my body how it feels. I tell my body it's thriving. Your cells are transforming all the time. We're constantly in a state of evolving. So nothing is static. And you can have, be, or do anything you want. You've got to allow it. You've got to give yourself permission. Stop giving your power away. Don't be thinking, well, my husband won't let me have that. Or what would my parents think? Or, and if you think money is evil, you're not going to manifest it. Money's not evil. Money's a vibration, right? Money's a vibration, and you just get into alignment with it, and invite it. So it's what you do with your money that's either good or bad. And so here's a new one for you. Say this every day. I am a good person. I'm on the highest path for my life. I'm being guided into the perfect experiences for me to grow. You're open to learning eternal truths. You're open to practicing them, and you're consistent with it. Consistent. That is key. And life is just amazing. Life is fun. Life is out to delight you. Believe it, be certain, be sure of it. Expect it. Your intention, I believe in miracles today. Nothing is impossible with God, and you're never without God because you have your inner being. There's so many metaphysical truths in the Bible, which I learned by seeking God and healing. I started with the Bible, and I've just learned so much, and I love it. I love inspiring others. I love teaching others how to use strategies that work. Okay. So opportunities manifest every day. Every day, opportunities to share the wisdom that I've been given. Because, I'm no longer preaching to people who aren't ready to receive. I want to have a fun, effortless flow of sharing what I know with those who are ready to receive it. And if this is resonating, that's great. I invite you to watch all my videos, get healed, live free, live happy, rich, and free. Because that's what you are. And God's abundant overflow of wellness is constantly being directed at you. You just learn to let it in. So I got up today, I'm working nights. So I've committed to loving myself into alignment every day, which every day, like the day started at 3:00 for me. And excuse me. And I get into alignment, and I thought, I'm thinking, I want to manifest $20. And then I go, there's no limits. Why am I saying $20? $40. And even then, that's still too low, but it's fun. It's fun. And I don't do it from a space of lack or fear. Like, I got to have this money. Desperation. We're not desperate because abundance is all around us. And the more you're aware of that, the more you'll see it. And that's just consciousness. What's in your awareness? What's in your consciousness? Get healed of all past lack, debt. Like, debt's not even in my consciousness anymore. I don't believe in it. Because what we're aware of, what we focus on, grows. So I love myself into alignment every morning, and I'm thinking $40. I want to manifest $40. Okay. So that was my goal. And I knew it would happen. I've done it before. It happens. Literally within an hour, my husband comes through the door and surprises and delights me, you know. And what does he say? He got an unexpected bonus at his job, $1,700. So that is a 4,250% increase in manifestation. It is. And I'm grateful. I am so grateful. I'm grateful that there is no lack. I'm grateful. I'm healed and thriving, and I'm happy, rich, and free. And I only ever have to do work I love. I'm inspiring millions, teaching millions, shining my light. I am the light. Okay. I have nothing to prove, just strategies to share. So take your faith wherever it is right now, and you just make a statement of your faith, and then add to it. Raise that faith up. Raise that faith up by adding on another higher belief to that. Because that's what we have to overcome. We have to overcome these limiting beliefs. You're worthy of all you desire. You're abundantly loved. You're infinite loving consciousness at your core, and you came to joyfully create. So believe in your manifestations, okay? And recently I heard this from Abraham Hicks. It is done. The universe, right? Sign the universe, okay? See, your desire is already done. You're not manically trying to manifest it. And it's this or something better. Always have a bigger dream. Always be reaching for your happiness. Make happiness your number one goal. But have a bigger dream. See your vision beyond the vision. Okay. So like how you want your life to be now, but then how you want it to be in the future. And you can manifest daily, but then manifest bigger things for the future because you're always expanding. There's no diminishment. There's no law of diminishment. Lack is an illusion. Fear is an illusion. So submit to superconscious to have your mind healed and another thing is, don't believe those thoughts. Don't believe those thoughts that say, oh, it didn't work in the past, it's not going to work today. Your power is in the now, not in the past, not in the future. Power is in the now. Awareness of the now. And you've already been manifesting every day, okay? You are a manifester. And here's a little quick teaching that's so true. Because, people say, well, manifesting physical things isn't spiritual, right? Manifesting money isn't spiritual. Guess what? Every manifestation comes from a spiritual place. See, I learned a long time ago, the spirit realm is the parent realm. So the spirit realm is the parent realm of the earthly realm. The spirit realm created the earth. So everything comes from spirit. And you can choose to live by the spirit. You can. And, now I think they're calling it super conscious, but I get out of my head. I don't want to get stuck in my head and thinking about unconscious thoughts and all that, because literally if it isn't active in your vibration, it is not a factor. But when we start thinking, oh, what are my subconscious beliefs about this and that? If a belief pops up and you see it's limiting you, upgrade it. Because realize that your life is manifesting according to your beliefs, and you can change them because you're conscious. You're aware of it now. You're aware that this belief is holding you back. So consciously choose to upgrade that belief. And what's funny is the law of attraction will bring you confirmation that that's true. Because when I decided that the universe is friendly, people love to help me, um, I'm rich, I'm happy, and I'm free, proof showed up in my life that I was rich, happy, and free. And I've manifested the most friendly coworkers at this new job. I keep it fresh by only focusing on the good. I'm a selective focuser. I don't focus on what I don't like about the job. I focus on what I love about the job. I focus on the actions of others that I enjoy. And I have just manifested the most friendly people that do love to help me. I'm the one that beats myself up. I'm the one that receives condemnation or receives the negative from other people. Okay, no more. No more thinking I'm an empath, because thinking you're an empath just means you take on other people's energy. You don't want to do that. You want to get your vibrations up and you want to maintain them. You want to guard them. Okay, being an empath isn't good. Think about it. You want to rather live in alignment and be so in alignment that other people can calibrate off of you. That's the ultimate way to live. It's great. And every day, your life is amazing. What's the story that you're telling about your life? Think about that, because you're the author of your life. And you know that thing in your mind that's telling you how life is going, you can change that. Look for miracles. Be open for miracles. Ask the universe for miracles. Ask the universe to show you a miracle today. To be a vessel of miracles. I'm a vessel of healing. I'm a vessel of financial miracles, because I'm open to it and I'm believing it and I'm cooperating with it. And I'm teaching things, strategies that have worked for me, but then I don't want to overthink it. So be lighthearted about it, have fun and be happy. Be happy. Be happy now. And then the conditions show up to make you happy, because you're in total control of your energy. The energy you put out, it's matched back. And you are, and you'll see this, start noticing, you are attracting behavior from other people. So if you don't like the behavior you're attracting, step back and go, what do I need to do? And a lot of times I'll just hear, okay, love yourself more. Stop condemning yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. Because if we're looking for what's wrong, if we're focusing on what we don't like about ourselves, and we're criticizing ourselves, we are going to attract that critical behavior from other people. And I've learned, just give yourself grace, receive grace from God, and live in grace. And then when you receive grace for all your mistakes, you can easily give it to others. And I also want to invite you to tap into your inner being and feel the tangible, physical feeling of how unconditionally loved you are. That's what helped me love myself, right? Is I felt it from God. I felt it from my inner being. And it's addicting. I want to live in the presence of God, the feeling of God. I want to feel God. I want to feel the angels around me. You know what I mean? So I constantly keep my mind on that. And money is just evidence of being in alignment with God, right? So, what really, I really got infected with joy, because in the Bible, it just kept talking about, and this was back in 2014, 2015, God had to heal my heart from past disappointments, and kept saying, the joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. So the joy, the bliss of knowing God, knowing I'm one with God, right? That's strength. And I'm no longer worried about fixing other people. I just want to share my life experience, strategies that work. I learned to rule and reign in Christ. That was all in the Bible, ruling and reigning in Christ. Jesus was an awesome metaphysical teacher, and he lived in alignment. And listening to Abraham Hicks one day said that he was out of alignment when he was crucified. That really helped. That really helped me. You'll hear what you're ready to hear. You'll resonate with it. But you can remind yourself of everything that you've learned and that you're walking in. And remember, it's a practice. It is a daily practice. And your alignment is number one, not people pleasing, not anything else. Your alignment, be selfish with your alignment, because you're attracting behaviors from others. You're attracting money. You're attracting your desires. Believe in your desires. In the Bible, it says that God gives us the desires of our heart. Well, see, not only does he give us the desires of our heart, so whatever your heart desires is given to you by God or your inner being, but then God helps you fulfill them. So if you have a desire to manifest money, it's coming from God. It's coming from God. It's coming from your inner being. Your inner being wants you to have fun and enjoy your journey, and you're surrounded by non-physicals. So you can live, you have your own God squad, right? And you are God, you're one with God. Tap in and tune into your inner being and start observing life and live every day just excited for what you're going to be shown today, what delights are going to show up, and believe that you're worthy. You know, I'm a big giver, but part of giving is receiving. So I had to learn how to receive. And we want to live in receptive mode, right? We want to learn how to receive. How can we receive money from others? Money's an energetic exchange. And you are actually empowering other people to let them pay you for your work, whatever you do, or just to bless you with money. It empowers other people to give money to you. Focus on it that way. Release old paradigms, bring in the new paradigms, and be okay to let people leave your life. I had to be okay with that. And I want to attract the new people into my life. I'm worthy of it. I'm worthy of it. People that love me unconditionally. And this is something else I say, that I am surrounded by those who unconditionally love and support me. They either transform or leave. Okay, say these in your vortex. Get excited. Life is good. So I'd love to hear your comments. If you have any questions about healing, I would love to hear them, and I'll answer you back. So be blessed. Have a super good night, day, wherever you are, in whatever part of the world. Look at this planet as your Garden of Eden. You and God. It's you and God living this life. It's you and your inner being. And start believing those loving thoughts and those fun and empowering thoughts. And if you want to manifest your ideal body size, believe it's already done. Watch my videos on it. I did it. I lost 3 sizes in 2 months by believing it was already done. And you'll see in my video. And I'd love to hear your success. I'd love to hear your amazing life. I'd love to hear how you're tuning into your inner being and living an amazing life. Be a vessel of love and miracles. You know, you can choose to be, have, or do anything you want. Choose to be a vessel of love and miracles. Enjoy. Joyfully create. I'm excited. I am excited. And repetition. Of all the good things you're learning, I'm manifesting. Keep practicing those feelings of worthiness, abundant worthiness. I'm a super attractor, right? So I say that about myself. I am a super attractor. Large amounts of cash show up daily. And fun. I'm a vessel of love and fun. And I am enjoying this journey. I'm having joy on the journey because it's never done. It's never done. We're eternal beings. It's never done. So have a great day, and comment if you can on this or on my other videos, and I'll answer you, because you can have health. You can have a miraculous healing happen just like that. Life is fun. Nothing's impossible. And you're ruling and reigning. Remember, you're ruling and reigning in love. You have power in your kingdom. Anywhere your footsteps, you have power and authority. And it's all about love. And you don't have to allow sickness in your kingdom or lack, because lack's a lie.